Senua Saga Hellblade 2 is one of the most profound and transcendent gaming experiences of the past decade, as it seamlessly blends a gut-wrenching and nuanced story, compelling and painfully realistic characters, and a dreary and unforgiving world to craft a video game that stands tall above many of the games of late and solidifies itself as one of the finest ever made. It is easily my game of the year for 2024, and I will make it very clear to you why. The game begins on a shipwreck in which Senua manages to survive, leading her to embark on a harrowing journey to the Northmen to traverse the deepest depths of hell and defeat the giants that are said to roam the land. The game takes absolutely no leisure when setting you up for the quest ahead, as it plops you right into the center of the eerie world in which Senua inhabits and must quickly face the many tribulations that come with living in a world riddled with monsters and hellish conditions. The game sets the tone for what's to come brilliantly, as I immediately bought into this world and the atmosphere it was trying to engulf me in, which is something that most games struggle to do, especially so early in the experience. Senua is just as engaging of a character as she was in Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, if not more so now, as we get to dive even deeper into her inner psyche and feel as though we are the ones suffering and dealing with the inner turmoil in her place, which adds greatly to the level of immersion this game allows us to have, and overall lets us connect with the game on a more meaningful level. The character's pain is truly sold via the masterful performance given by Melina Jurgens, who utterly crushed it in her role as the tormented schizophrenic and solidified herself as one of the greatest video game actors of all time. Her Game Award for Best Performance was more than deserved for this game. The hellish world Senua is surrounded by, inspired by Norse mythology, is utterly engrossing with every turn through its twisted labyrinth of caves and villages housing treacherous creatures and spirits attempting to suck Senua deeper into her increasing insanity and madness. The fear inflicted upon us, the players, by the world's twisted nature is amplified greatly by two major technical points: the graphics and the audio design. The graphics are almost freakishly realistic to the point that gameplay footage of simple things like grass swaying in the wind and water swishing in the distance could easily be confused for real-world footage, which is the first time a game has managed to achieve such realistic visuals to such an intense degree. It makes every area in Senua's world feel real, and that much more petrifying and fear-inducing. The game's audio design is second to none, as every word and phrase going through Senua's mind layers perfectly on top of the hyper-realistic sound effects ranging from the footsteps she is making to the natural sounds of the wind blowing against her clothes and the rocks under her feet. Closing your eyes and just listening to the game is an experience on its own, as it plays such a large role in pulling you into this ferocious world of worry and uncertainty. One that makes you feel as though you are the one slowly losing your mind and being suppressed by the dangers of the world from finding out the truth you are out seeking. That is how you know a game has truly masterful audio design. Senua Saga Hellblade 2 is a remarkable experience and one that will stick with me for a long time, thanks to its impeccable story, characters, and world. This game is by far one of the finest in the entire gaming medium, and proves how video games are not some sort of toy, but a meaningful art form that can produce phenomenal stories and one-of-a-kind experiences. All of the aspects of the game I went into detail of culminate into the masterclass of gaming that I call my game of the year for 2024.